Good evening. Welcome to Laura's View and Terra 2. Tonight, we're going to ask the cards about a subject that I find a little bit difficult. One of our viewers, Kathy, expressed concern and wanted information about deaths of soldiers at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. In the 18 months leading up to June of 2021, more than 80 soldiers on that base passed away from unexplained causes. In June of 2021, the Army simply stopped reporting the unexplained deaths. Seth Harp with Rolling Stone magazine has been investigating, so have other journalists. Currently, the Army is not forthcoming with information about what is going on at that base. So we're going to ask the universe, because the universe doesn't lie, and see if we can get some insights or information without going through official channels. So my question tonight is, the current situation at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, the soldier deaths that are not being reported but are still happening. What can be shared with us? What information, what truths should we consider when we look into this situation? Card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the next 2 cards I'll set aside. I'm not looking at them. Those will be our summation cards. I'll be back very quickly with that layout, and let's see what the cards have to tell us. Okay, let's see what our layout has to tell us. Well, we're asking about the situation in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and the unexplained and excessive loss of life that's happening there amongst our soldiers. The King of Wands is the situation, and look where he's looking. He's looking at the present. Okay. In the past, I think there was some sweet talking, and someone was convinced that whatever is happening that has had this horrible result was actually going to be a good thing, maybe for the greater good, maybe to line someone's pockets. So while the Ace of Cups is usually a really positive thing, I think it's simply telling us that not everyone involved with this situation had bad intentions towards soldiers or disregard for the value of life. Unfortunately, that's exactly what has happened. And there's been an excessive loss of life on that base. Moving ahead, the situation will be dealt with. The situation is going that the excessive deaths hopefully will be fewer and far between. The reason for that is because there's been some kind of agreement. There's 2 sides here. And we both know that we all know that currently in our military, there's factions that follow the Constitution and those that don't. There's going to be an agreement that will help the situation. Whoever was misguided, and more importantly, whoever did the misguiding, is going to try like crazy to talk themselves out of any consequences for what they did. But whatever happened to these soldiers, and I get the feeling that it was treatment related, investigatory, scientific, who knows? It wasn't accidental. Okay. All right, let's see what, to sum up the situation, what the cards have to say. Card 8. Card 9. Okay. This fellow tends to be a little distracted. What does a magician do but try to get you? Look here, not there. Look here, not there. Okay. So this situation, we need to have eyes on it. Okay. People's sons and daughters are at that base and signed up in good faith to serve their country. So we need to keep an eye on this situation. We need to be asking for answers. We need to not get distracted by sleight of hand and trickery. Okay. Because even though some things are obvious, there's something that isn't. So eyes on the prize, people. And the prize is the lives of someone's son, someone's daughter. Okay. In the meantime, if you're stationed at Fort Bragg, God bless you. Take care of yourselves. Watch out for your brothers and sisters in arms. And all the best. Okay, I'm not going to say like this video because it was kind of a hard subject to talk about, but if you appreciated this subject and my efforts to try to get some information for the person that asked for it, then please like it, share it, and you're welcome to subscribe to my channel. As always, if you have a current event question that you would like me to see what the cards have to say about it, I'd be glad to consider any and all topics, and you can either leave them in the comments or send me an email. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time, hopefully with a happier topic to look up. Good night.